Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, the big righty, Paul Skeens. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Frank Lunt leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now here is Brandon Blunt. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to Gonzalez for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Crane. Ball. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. And now it's even 1-1. Base hit, left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. And now, let's see if they...
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
He's in there.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and today on the hill, Heather Phillips. What do you have on her, Singy?
She's a dominant pitcher, but she can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss her spots. That's where we see her get touched up. If she maintains the same intensity that she has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see her hand the ball over to her closer.
Digging in, Spencer Horwitz. Here's your 1. Swings over the top of that one. base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Hit on the ground, might be two. Quick feed to second for one, and that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Brian Reynolds here. Reynolds getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Yo, one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Here's the 0-2.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got it. That's out number 3. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the second, Carl Wetzel now at the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Yo, one. That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That's the ball down.
Strike 3. Steen says sit down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Elvis Presley, the next to hit. In the air, right field. Reynolds on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the designated hitter,
Charles Green, the next to hit for the Orioles. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive.
Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Skeens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The Orioles with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. This one in the air right field. And that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets it. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him swinging.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Oh, 1 down. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
1-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K's third of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. There's the strike. Pitch misses inside. 2-1. No score here in the second. Chop to first. Blunt. The underhand flip, and they get the out. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Mike Montgomery.
Montgomery.
And that one fouled off. That's smashed towards center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 3, Frank Blunt.
Frank Blunt will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
0-1 now.
Ball. Ball.
Top of the third, no score. This one chopped to first. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Blunt. He hit into a double play his first time up. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. The Orioles looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's outside. Ball 1. That one in triple digits. Just off the outside corner. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Blunt, the runner at second with 1 away. This one in the air, center field. Cruz on his way over and makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Kyle Crane.
So up next, Kyle Crane. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bill Harden.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Orioles.
And into the box from Baltimore, Carl Wetzel. Went down on strikes his first time through. That clips the corner. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Leading off, Nick Gonzalez. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Stays alive. Rips that one to right. One up, one down.
Batting in, the third baseman,
Jared Triolo getting ready to hit.
Yeehaw!
And that one moves his feet. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. On the ground to third. Montgomery. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth, the catcher number 14, Joey.
My goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
This is Joey Bart.
Ball, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. That's towards center. Wetzel under it. And the inning is over. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the top of the 4th. Elvis Presley digs in now. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
That's a ball.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
At the plate,
Ball
Charles
inside.
Green.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Pitch is in there. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
On the ground to third, Triolo. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Aiden Caldwell. Single to right in his first trip.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3. Paul schemes with the strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
I know you see the fashion. I know you see the fashion. This that sauce you never could imagine.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Spencer Horwitz. Ground ball to the right side. Blunt takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lau at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there. 0-1. Late on that fastball. The Pirates trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates.
And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one.
Reynolds.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time.
Over 80% of her first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Bucks go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Mike Montgomery now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Frank Lunt, the next to hit. 2 for 2. So he's got to be feeling good right now. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
No, that's a ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Nope, ball.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Brandon Lunt. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Lunt leads off second with nobody out. Just missed. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Justin Lawrence, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ramirez also throwing. Strike 2.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
That's ripped into the outfield. And this one looks like trouble. In comes the run from second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Skeens will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Justin Lawrence takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Crane, the next to hit for the Orioles.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Outside.
The 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, man aboard. Now it's going to be Bill Parton. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now with one away and a man at second. And next for the Orioles, Carl Wetzel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He will score. It's 5-0. And he'll pull into second safely.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And the batter now, Elvis Presley. Just missed. Runner at second here, one gone. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw is high, safe at third.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
And a 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 6-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
2 down, bases empty. Charles Green, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball. Long throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
She's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey!
And the 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna.
She's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that she's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. She picks up her 5th strikeout.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, boo. You get down there, man.
Cruz in the box now. Takes strike 1. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Moved to second, and he's back in safely.
Ball, that's in.
1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, left field. Presley takes it in for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Nick.
And now the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. Just
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
With a look at key moments so far in this one.
No me cuquen, lean los números pa' que se eduquen. Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caduquen. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Ey, y se extinguieron como en los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Barbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos. Ey, no contesto DM, no. Hablen con mi manejo, pero yo soy Coco, usted de Baking. Busca el T tirándome un breaking, estoy en mi pick.
Aiden Caldwell getting ready to hit.
The right fielder, Aiden Caldwell.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Ball.
This one in the air, right field. Reynolds trying to get there. Snags it on the run. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Mike.
Down the third baseman, Mike Montgomery. The Orioles up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air right field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the first.
And the Pirates manager
3,
making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Justin Lawrence done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Yohan Ramirez. He's into the game with the bases empty. Back to the top of the order now. Frank Blunt, the next to hit for the Orioles. Safe to say he's grabbed our attention with this performance. 3 hits, 3 at-bats, and a chance to make it 4 for 4.
Yeah, this has been a really fun start to his career. Definitely making a splash. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball. That's up.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one ripped right center field. Going back on this one. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Billy, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air. Reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, stepping in, Jared Triolo.
Third baseman, Jared Triolo.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's a ball.
That's low.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Joey Bart up here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Now quick throw to first. Back in there standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the second.
Oh, he gloves it.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Brandon Lowe will hit next. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball.
The Buccos with a chance to get back into it here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's way high. And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at PNC Park, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Majinski up and loosening in the pen. Nicholas getting cranked up as well.
Nope,
Ramirez, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and the count 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher.
Now Kyle Crane, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Man at second. There's a line drive to left field. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Bill Parton.
Bill Parton, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. He's trying for third. Pitch is high.
That's the ball.
Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Two and 1 now. Pulls that one foul. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Just misses, and it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Carl Wetzel.
And now the center fielder, Carl Wetzel. Man at first, 1 away. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Orioles, the left fielder, number 44.
So up next, Elvis Presley. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Two on, 1 out. And foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball high.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 down. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yohan Ramirez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Kyle Nicholas gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now a chance for Charles Green. This one in the air, center field. Cruz gets under it, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Pirates nothing. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tucker.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ryan O'Hearn digs in now.
That's in. Ball. That's a ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Not close with that one. They're down 3-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Checks over to first. Back safely.
Hey!
Now pitching for the
Elizabeth Montgomery, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And she's got a nice lead to work with, so she should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Down, ball.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, O'Neal.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Ball.
Check swing called strike. And a count 1-2. Got him. That's the second out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Gonzalez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ball outside.
The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Struck him out looking. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 8th. Aiden Caldwell now at the plate. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski appears to be getting loose. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Mike Montgomery.
Mike Montgomery, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Loud. Takes it in for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Frank Lunt. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 7 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, on to the bottom of the 8th, Jared Triolo getting ready to hit. There's the strike. A base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Pirates,
here's Joey Bart
the
now.
catcher number 14, Joey Bart.
Triolo on at first, nobody out.
Ball.
Quick move to first, and he's back in easily.
No, that's down. Ball.
The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is in for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Comes a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball, right field. Caldwell moving under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman number 2.
So back to the top of the order. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
That's a ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
One and 2 here. Makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit.
No, that missed.
On the ground. Over to first. Lau out on the play. And that is that. Pirates lead 1. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Pirates,
It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mason Montgomery.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Blunt. And that one in the air center field. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The catcher, Kyle Crane.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Crane.
Wow,
That's
triple
inside.
digits
That's
on
the
the
ball.
gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
No, that's low. Ball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
2 outs. Base is empty. Bill Harden, the next to hit for the Orioles. This ball's chopped on the ground. Triolo sends it to first, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Bottom 9. Leading off, Ryan Reynolds.
Ball.
And another ball. That misses the zone.
Missed. That's the
ball
ball.
3. And there's the automatic. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 29,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. Popped up. Blunt under it. And there's 2 away.
Now just 1 out away from the single season saves record. She's on the verge of history.
the designated hitter.
So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Hoo-yah.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. Blunt under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take this one in a blowout.
Well, We saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.